How's it going? Okay, I know we've been seeing a lot of each other lately, but bear with me. I realize I just did a ranty kind of video about makeup, or at least the tangentially involved makeup, and I haven't even done a makeup tutorial yet. So this is my first makeup tutorial. I'm going to teach you how to be late for everything all the time with makeup. Now, maybe you just have trouble making your friends angry, or maybe you're really passive aggressive and you want to communicate subtly to your friends that you don't actually want to go where they're going, or that they're not actually worth your time, but that you're going to spend time with them nonetheless to be a good person. The point is, you want to waste more of people's precious time, and I understand that. I too have a penchant for wasting all sorts of time on things that don't matter, but it can be hard because you want to be passive aggressive, but you don't want your friends to show up at your door and find you on Tumblr again. So in my experience, the best solution is to waste time doing your makeup really nice. Now, there are lots of different ways to do this. I'm gonna do this the way I usually do it for an event that I actually want to go to, which means I usually won't be any more than like 10-15 minutes late. So I already have all of my clothes on. If you want to waste more time, don't put any clothes on, put your makeup on first and then do your hair, and then mess your hair up while you're putting your clothes on, so then you have to do it again. That will probably be the best method for completely skipping out on an event and feeling justified about it. But this is just for a look like it was worth that 10 minutes of everybody else's time that you wasted to look as good as you look. So first things first, you're gonna do your hair. You really don't usually need to spend too much time on that, especially if you have hair like me where it's basically ready when you wake up. You'd be amazed how much time you can shave off by completely shaving one side of your head. It's kind of like, done. Okay, so now this next step kind of all depends on where you're going. If you're high maintenance enough to waste other people's time by taking this long to get ready, you're probably high maintenance enough that you don't want your makeup to get all fucked up while you're doing whatever it is that's so important that you leave the house in order to do. So for me, I always start with a layer of this little shiny doodad. If you're a germaphobe, clearly don't apply it with your finger. Also, if you're not cheap, maybe buy new makeup. Slut. This is empty. Get some tissue from your special dispenser and wipe off that finger because you don't need sparkly boogers. Okay, I tend to keep it pretty simple with brushes. I only use this one. That's pretty straightforward. There. I am applying now white eyeshadow, ostensibly to brighten up my palette, but you can't see it. It actually does nothing. This is a fantastic time-wasting technique, is to use as much makeup as you can that does absolutely nothing. Now with this next step, you're going to try and figure out what kind of colors go with whatever you have on. Just looking at what I have on here, I think I'm going to go with one of these, or maybe one of these. Any one of these. If you can see that there. You're gonna want to take as much time as possible to try and figure out what color is gonna look best with what. Unless you really, really want to waste time, just pick the wrong color and then apply it to one eye and then apply another wrong color to your other eye so it looks like you're bruising, and then tell yourself you hate yourself and text all your friends that you're having a mental breakdown and do that. Actually, I don't know why you're wasting time doing your makeup. Just tell your friends you had a mental breakdown. If your friends will believe that, you're home free. Just do whatever you want. Avoid social situations for the rest of your life. Genius. Just stay and watch Babe tonight. Yeah. I'm a college student. I have great movie taste. You want to make sure that whatever color you choose to go out tonight. It's a dark one. You're just gonna apply that to the very edge of your eye for no particular reason. Okay, now we have to spend a little bit of time cleaning that up. So we'll do that. So we're going back. And guys like shiny things, so go ahead and do your eye makeup really shiny. So they just want to eat them out of your face. This is a really good technique, especially if you're going out on a date with like a cannibal. And make sure to take your time blending the colors because it really matters how you look when you go outside, and everybody's gonna notice whether you blended them or not. I know I will. I'll be taking notes. I'll tell you what score you got when I meet you in hell. As of now, this palette that I'm using on my eyes isn't rivaling my outfit for attention, so I'm gonna add brighter colors to it. Now we're gonna do the same on the other eye. By now, your friends should probably be texting to see where you are. So you have one of two options here. You can tell them the truth that you're really indisposed and you don't want to go where they're asking you to go, or you have slight inhibitions about going outside or about the way you look that is stopping you from going and being where you really want to be, and you should really get some help with that. Or you can blow them off. There are many ways to blow your friends off, and it kind of depends on whether or not you really want to go and whether or not you still want to be friends with this person in the future. You have several options here. You can write something like "be right there," which is almost always a lie, or you can not respond, which is kind of the neutral choice unless they already hate you, or you can tell them to go fuck themselves. And if they're really good friends, they'll think it's a joke, but if they're not, you probably won't be friends with them anymore. So I'm gonna tell them that I will be right there. Done. So you've just bought yourself about 5 minutes, maybe. Kind of depends on how late you are by this point. If you're about a half an hour late at this point, they may come looking for you or leave you. Depends on how much they actually wanted you to come and how important they perceive the event as being for you. That's like kind of it for eyeshadow. You probably think we're almost done. We're not. We're just gonna have to rush it a little bit because now our friends are wondering where we are. So obviously the next step is to do your mascara, and I'm not gonna give you any pointers on how to do your mascara because if you don't know how to do mascara, there's no hope for you. Okay. Oh, so clearly your friends are now a little bit more urgently wondering where you are, or they have left without you. If they've left without you, mission accomplished. Just turn it off here. You've done what you intended to do. If they haven't left without you, you're gonna have to do your lips now. It's gonna be a little bit rushed, but that's okay because lips are pretty straightforward. Also, the great thing about lips is that when they bust down your door trying to see if you've been murdered or something, which might have already happened if you didn't answer them before, it'll look like you're almost ready to go, which is a lie, but hey, don't know where I was going with that. Lips. Lip color is all a matter of choice. It has very little to do with your outfit, and it has very little to do with anything else. All based on sexual confidence and skin color. I go with a peachy color, which is a little bit too toned down, and a super pinkness. And then you just kind of slather that on. I'm not gonna say what this indicates about me. You're just gonna have to guess. Also, you might want to add a little gloss because guys like shiny things. If you can distract him from your eyes long enough, you might be able to get him to focus on your mouth. And if that's not one of your good attributes, go hang out with the people who can't do their own mascara. Okay, I'm ready to go! But no, I don't have any jewelry on. Also, I would like to smell nicer than I do. For that smell that nobody can distinguish from anybody else's perfume. And there you go. You have successfully wasted everybody's time. You may now proceed to whichever event you did or did not want to go to with your wilted self-esteem in tatters behind you. Just go. Get out. Just get out of here. Casey, nobody wants you anymore. Fatty.